Should we just start that bit again?
No. That's plan.
The missus will kill me for that bit.
Okay, we'll do it again.
The steward. G'day punters, welcome to the Mailbag preview show, Mailbag TV, whatever you want to call it. You call it whatever you want, we don't care. Powered by betfair.com.au, Peter.
Yes.
And also...
Backed by puntingform.com.au.
No, Peter. Powered by...
Punting form.
Backed by...
Betfair.
Come on, mate.
Hydrated by.
Hydrated by...
Hand sanitizer.
And the glorious liquid that is Goat Lager, a very enjoyable beer, brewed
Indeed.
in the pure and natural and organic waters of the Yarra River,
Yep.
just outside of Richmond,
Ah,
just down the end of Kent Street there, where I
Delicious.
used to reside. Beautiful little operation. We're very grateful for the support of Mountain Goat and Goat Lager. And we appreciate all the support we get on social media. It's good. We might be able to go and get some more beverages
good.
out of them, bro. Now you've decided to really dress up for today's show. You must be pretty excited about the weekend ahead.
I'm really, really excited.
Continue.
The Roma Cup. It's the best race in the country this Saturday. Should be at Belmont, but
So
it's not.
for myself and most of our viewers who don't know what the Roma Cup is,
Yep.
please elaborate, Peter.
Group 3 race, 1,200 metres at Ascot. Should be at Belmont. Historically, it was at Belmont. Then they decided to move it away from Belmont because that place is a bit of a shithole. But there is no racing at Belmont this Saturday. It's resuming this Thursday, today, as we're filming the show. Can't wait. A couple of hours from now. Oh, bit of Belmont action. Usually you would have Italian Day on course for the Roma Cup. There is no Italian Day this year, obviously, because of COVID. But greetings to all my Italian friends out there.
So they're being a bit racist, the rah. They're brushing the Italians.
I mean, they could have done Italian Day from home. They're doing fashions on the field from home coming up a little bit later.
I think
on
they're
this year.
doing...
Anyway, we've got 4 races to touch on. We're going to sort of flick around the grounds.
We're going to go to Flemington. We're going to do races 3 and 9 at Flemington.
Yep.
Then we're going to go to Adelaide and do the Goodwood.
And we'll have a look at the Roma Cup
Yeah.
at Ascot, not Belmont. Anyway.
Race 3 at Flemington, Peter.
Yep.
There's the market. Do you want to just skip the synth holds this week so you can save yourself some time?
No.
Well, there comes the speed map as well. God, Peter's good to you guys at home. Race 3. Good race.
Yeah.
Like, Merited's got some upside. Charlotte's got lots of upside. Liberate's a nice horse. The One's got a good SP profile. November Dreaming SP favourite versus Good Horse in Adelaide, which was beaten by Shrouded Miss. We're on it. Mick Price horse. Not Anjana. Fuck. Whatever. It SP favourite a good race in Adelaide. Florent rolled all the good horses at Caulfield and backed it up and almost put 2 wins in a row together last start on a very heavy track at Sandown. Don't Tell the Boss, crying out to win a race.
Yep.
Was backed and sort of got everything possible. Looked like it would handle a heavy 2 at Sandown and then just stopped. I thought that might be it for it this prep and it's still here. Now, having said that, punters, I'm saying I think the race is quite open and there's plenty of horses here with a good chance. Therefore, 2 horses that interest me the most are Don't Tell the Boss, which I mentioned, but particularly number 13, Sensation. It was unable to be loaded at Caulfield last week. Was very firm in the market. Not like, didn't hemorrhage, but was kept firm. And around that sort of $10 mark it was, I think. Top of head. When they're firmer in that sort of mark, they don't blow out a little bit. But I really like that. There's a nice sign that the horse is going to go good. Drawn to get a good run, big odds. If you're an each way punter, I think this is an outstanding bet each way. And if you're not, we'll just have something to win. And if you're going to save any other horses in the race, I thought Charlize ticks a fair few boxes, as does Don't Tell the Boss. But as I'm saying, like I could make cases for most of these. But I'm happy to be against November Dreaming, just a bit short.
Yeah, I was happy to have something on Don't Tell the Boss at the price. I was prepared to forgive that last start. It was a bit of a funny day. You had to be forward at Sandown. It was really heavy and just awful. And basically just looked like the horse lost contact with the field at some stage.
I think you can just ignore the whole day.
Yeah.
This is also on the expectation punters, dribblers, and the hope that we're racing on a softish track. No worse than. We're looking out the window. The sun's out. It's cold, but the sun's out. If it got to a real heavy deck, then I don't think you can dream of backing Don't Tell the Boss, given how it went at Sandown, yeah?
But there's no rain forecast.
Yeah, Peter. You fucking idiot. What does that mean?
It means that they're going to water it even more.
Well, who knows? It's fucking Melbourne, mate. Anything can happen.
I haven't found myself a good weather person yet in Melbourne.
Oh, what? How hard a job would that be?
Someone just like with reliable intel.
Be like trying to do the form in Perth. Impossible. Somehow you do it. Race 9, Flemington, Tonners.
Yep.
All right, you're going to have a long time editing this. We should sharpen this up and keep it clean to finish it off. Oh, there's the speed map and the synth hold. I thought the speed map was pretty simple here. I reckon Rebel Racers put into the race more so than the last start. Regards, Marie. Now with the scratching of Smoke Bomb, leads at its leisure. I think Final Man will cross and lead with it. I thought there was 4 horses that stood out to me here. Defiant Dancer profiles really well here. I think it's a great ride for Luke. It's really hard to stuff this up from barrier 6. There's good speed outside it.
Yep.
B Hunter, big switch. Mick D got lost out the back of the surf there at Flemington last start. Very, very painfully for you and me and ours.
Yep.
Peter, we were on big time. It absolutely savaged the line. Some people, I think, are a little bit confused with how you read races and sectionals. It wasn't the fastest sectional close versus the day because they went real hard at the start. It still closed real good. And if you deep dive into the actual horse, you can see that it's actually closed in negative splits off a really, really solid early work.
Yep.
Great profile. I would even back it up in trip. I'm happy. I'm happy. Big time. Still at 1400. Mick D off. D Oliver on is a proper switch. Barrier 2. If Rails and Run wasn't on, he can get off the rail. It's D Oliver.
Do whatever he wants.
Give the man strength. I think it'll firm, and I think it'll be very, very hard to beat.
Yep.
Other two horses that sort of stood out a little bit. Stand to Attention. I think you can save it. Huge odds. Bit of a profile to go well here.
Yep.
Nice barrier draw. Nice, pretty solid map. Dwayne Dunn's a good booking for it. Perfect ride for him.
Mm-hmm.
And if the market hated it, I would try and save Broadway and 4th. But I'm not convinced 1400's it to go. I'm not convinced Flemington's it to go. Just because the horse has no speed, I don't know if it wants to hold the Flemington straight to run it down. I'm not saying it doesn't. I'm not sure. And maybe I'm not sure because it was so brilliant at Mooney Valley that day.
I'm pretty happy to side with it, to be honest. I thought Eaton B Hunter with it too, and I've closed in on the I guess the pointier end of the market, but by that stage of the day, I have plenty of time to work out if those are the horses I want to side with. If it's playing on pace for whatever reason, then I'll stay out of the race.
If it's playing on pace, heavily by race 9, which I'm sort of assuming it won't be.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Then you've almost got to not bet because Final Man just doesn't run bad races.
Yep.
And even a horse like Eluding,
it
was sort of well backed. I think it was a little bit soft, but it was open really short versus Rising Archie on debut at Ballarat. We were on Rising Archie. Sick.
Just how it works.
Anyway, I think Mark's R rides here. Barrier 4, it's going to get every single possible chance, you'd assume. Anyway, let's go to Adelaide, eh?
Nice little race. Adelaide.
What race?
Race 8. The Goodwood, Group 1.
Oh, Peter.
Yep.
Peter. What are you doing here, brah?
Centre and lane.
Just keep it short and sweet. Don't bullshit him.
Just centre and lane.
Just tell him the truth, bro.
Wasn't suited either start. Last 2 starts versus the day. It's got a really strong SP.
Does it start favourite?
I don't think
that's the sort of length behaviour I would expect from you on this show, right? This is a show where you've got to say things that are truthful and a bit flary, right?
Yep.
Does it start favourite? It's currently second, third favourite. It's $7.50. Favourite's $3.80.
Yep.
It could crunch you, couldn't it?
I think it could. I mean, look, as we pointed out last week, there's a lot of just Adelaide jocks riding there. Say if Zara had quarantined himself for 2 weeks and he'd gone across to ride Santa Ana Lane, what price would it have been?
I don't know. I feel lost in that. Like, so many things just flash through my skull, man.
Not profit sum.
Oh, don't bring that up. What do you do with sunlight? There was definite excuses last start.
Complete forgive.
The McAvoy camp thought that they were reinventing racing. Fucking idiots. They told the biggest shins in racing, hey mate, just we've just walked it. We've walked the track, mate. We reckon we're going to just save like 0.2 of a second if we can just go. Just when you jump, I just want you to aim between that. Yep, and then just like.
It's like watching,
and the biggest shins in racing just going, yes, that was ridiculous, wasn't it? Now drawn inside, they can't overthink this.
No, there's basically one option only. Go forward. But I think
the McAvoy stable has been picking off some weak races, but they've been building some momentum. And as we talked about in the Bulldozer, there's nothing more valuable in life than momentum. They've got a bit of it. This is their stable star. If you think Santa Ana Lane's got a strong SP profile, you can make a case for this as SP profile.
Yeah, but it doesn't even have SP over G-Tra last time they met.
Fair call, Peter. That's why you're the best, mate.
Yeah.
I'm just testing you out, right? I'm just throwing a big curveball at you.
Santa Ana Lane, and if I'm going to have a smaller bet on the horse at odds, it's a Tory.
Oh, well, I'll give you the hottest tip of all time. If so, Tory wins here. I'll dispute, because I think it probably should have won the Oakley Play. We were on it at 80s. What price was it?
Oh, I think 50s? I think 50s, and it came into about 30 something late.
50s. I reckon I took 55 then. I was just thinking 88. 88's not the price you get. Yeah, 55. I'll dispute. I think I might back Santa Ana Lane, given what you're saying. But other than that, the race scares the shit out of me. The Inevitable's a horse that's just very, very hard to catch, but when right, just explodes. Behemoth's got good ability, was good last start. Lies a good horse. Satori's a good horse. Bold Star can run a race. Bold Star, you can draw lines through. I forgot what it's called.
That other good horse.
The other horse is of the same level. I've forgotten it, sorry.
Pippi? No. Anahid?
No. The Anahid race, though. Anyway, the other horse that I thought is big odds, and don't lose it if you bet the race, is M Birdie, number 14. But I think this race is very, very dangerous. There's a lot of sort of afterthoughts, and it's a Group 2, really.
It's real fun.
With Group 3 ridings.
It's a great race. Can't wait. It'll be a good betting race late.
You do you, bruh.
Ascot, race 8. The Roma Cup.
Blackheart Bart, Vega Magic, Gatting, Man Booker, Disposition, Durandal, the Velvet King.
Angelic Ruler.
It's a great race. Punters.
It's a cracker.
It's a proper race. Yeah. This is probably the race of the day. You were right.
Yep.
So what? Anyway. Well, you're the Ascot operator.
Vega Magic's trialled 3 times since returning to the Casey yard.
Is it back?
It looks like it's back on the trials. I mean, it basically came out. It won its most recent trial by 5 lengths or so over a horse called Double Bubble, which then came out and won first up for the Miller Yard. It does look to just get a real nice and easy time of things in the speed map point of view, but it also might be a case of if it goes too slow, it might be vulnerable.
How do you expect the track to play on Saturday?
I think settling forward will be advantaged, and rearward will be disadvantaged.
So Angelic Ruler's not going to be suited.
Pike rode it with a bit more intent last start. Probably got into just midfield position. Here I reckon he gets into a worsened midfield position, but not at the tail. I think there'll be a few behind him. Nice horse.
You are aware that P. Carberry's riding Vega Magic?
Yeah, but I'm not tipping Vega Magic.
Good.
I won't be backing it. I might save on it.
Pete's a bit of a P. Carberry man. I'm an anti-Carberry operator. I am in my small time investing in the.
So it's just let the previous comment just go straight over. I'm with the Velvet King. Yeah.
You're a big Velvet man, aren't you?
Love the Velvet King. But Mitchie Pateman's flying at the moment, gate 12. He can just take his time rolling forward because I don't see there being a great deal of intent from horses like Man Booker, Blackheart, but Taxigano, it's a bit too short for him. Flirtini, they've been riding more conservatively, even though the horse has been jumping well. I think the Velvet King can just roll across, settle outside on the outside of Vega Magic and really eyeball him.
I'd not be surprised if they don't lead on Vega Magic.
I think they will. I think.
Yeah, I know, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did at the same time.
You reckon they might hold up?
First up
Hand
in
up.
a long time, P. Carberry.
They've made a lot of gear changes. It looks like the horse visually in the trials, yeah, they've been impressive. It looks like it's back, but you still want to see it come.
Yeah, seeing race, I can't wait to watch it.
Yep.
No interest in betting in it at this stage. I'll do as you tell me. I want to make sure the Velvet King's a bet on like stats and numbers, not just because it's got Velvet in the name, you know, King, and some of the sick twisted shit you come up with in that little fucking coffin over there that you call a bedroom. But very good, exciting. Sorry, lost it.
Play on. All right, best of the day.
My best can be race 9, Flemington race 9, B Hunter. My value will be race 3, number 13, I think, Sensation.
Yep.
You?
My best. Sandrona Lane in Adelaide.
That's a great ride by Jess Eaton.
Value, Velvet King.
You are a big Velvet King man.
Is he getting double figure price? It's just a great price. It'll be flying first up.
Nothing to do with the name.
No,
Nothing. Because a lot of the listeners out there who know you, Fred, know you pretty well, are just a bit concerned. You sweet?
Very sweet.
Good.
Apologies to D-Mac in the stable, though, if you think I've jinxed it too bad. Don't care.
Yeah, we couldn't care.
He'll win second up anyway.